Welcome, everybody, to your MARIGOLD True Victory 2025 Days 3 and 4 live reactions. We have got a grand total of 3 matches today. One match on the November 24th show, and then 2 matches from the November 30th show. Basically, 2 main events and a really exciting singles match. So let's start out with the main event of the November 24th show. This is a 6-woman tag, I believe. Our starting timestamp on the November 24th show is 1 hour, 1 minute, 40 seconds. John, if you're ready, I will count us down and we can get right into this thing.
Hey, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. Heck yeah.
Good to be back it's good to be back in the saddle with you, partner, and it's good to be with all of you again. Thank you for inviting us into your computer screens whenever you may be watching this. And there is Darkness Revolution, the mini faction of MARIGOLD, but it's all good because Rhea Seto is a part of it, and she deserves fucking everything.
Rhea Seto has a look about her. She is attractive in a very unique way.
I have compared her, especially in the early days of our MARIGOLD coverage, and maybe not so much anymore because she's gotten like the blonde like streaks like in her hair as well. But she used to, in her early days, kind of look like, again, Tomie from Junji Ito's manga. And I even wondered if like she was a fan and she kind of based her look. But I know we've seen interviews of her; she never mentioned it, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. She's got like that, almost like a classic look to her. I know that's a weird way to say it, but especially like in the face, it's like, she feels like a throwback in the most beauteous way. And I think she's going to be the future of MARIGOLD, maybe even the future of professional wrestling. And we have the twin star tag team champions, Misa Matsui, Psycho Speed, and Chiaki, who, is there. And
yeah,
there
frankly,
we
I
go.
did kind of bury the lead by jumping straight into talking about Rhea Seto's look, because at the end of the day, she is legitimately one of the best technical wrestlers in MARIGOLD.
Yes.
And speaking of technical wrestlers, I mean, she can do literally everything. Here comes Mayu.
She's a lot like your face in that way, or at least my belief in your face. I believe you can do anything.
Oh, and Yamaoka. I mean,
my,
more technical wrestling. Sari Yamaoka, the technical wrestling phenom.
yes, Sari Yamaoka is a quintessential beast. Like, you look up the word dominance or whatever in the dictionary, her picture's in there. She's just a hoss, man. Got skill for days. Can take anything to the mat.
She's
Yeah.
still a rookie? She graduated high school last year. She turned 18 in December and debuted in January of this year still. She still hasn't hit the 1-year mark.
Yes. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolutely wild.
Oh, there's Hummingbird holding the ropes open for Sari.
Yes.
I found out, I think it was literally yesterday actually, that I posted about this. Sari has a slightly older sister, 21 years old, named Miyabi. So it's Miyabi Yamaoka. And when she was in high school, I don't even know for sure if it was in high school, but apparently she has, within the last, I would say probably decade, I'm being very generous there, actually ranked in the top 10 of amateur wrestlers in all of Japan.
I saw when you shared that stat on Discord. I thought that was wild. Dude, that whole fucking family, man. Like, right? I have a running bit on commentary when I'm feeling myself, where there are some people that not only I deliberately go out of my way not to fuck with, but I especially, like, prostrate myself in praise and everything before them. You will never hear me say anything bad about the Inabas. No fucking way. Like,
oh, the Inabas, okay.
The Inabas, and then who was it? I'm sorry, I missed the family again with the top 10 amateur wrestling sister.
The Yamaokas.
Yeah, of course, yeah, and them either. The Inabas, the Yamaokas, anybody that has skill like that. I mean, I've gone on record on this show as saying that I'm a big fan of living, breathing, eating, and all those general things. And yeah, not looking to have that impaired by talking shit that I can't back up. As there is Chiaki. Oh, I like the twin star shirt. That's pretty fucking cool.
You know, Chiaki sure does exist.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, by the way, I like Misa Matsui, but I don't know if there will ever come a day that I love Misa Matsui.
I think that day will come for me either. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I just really miss Natsumi Shosuke. I'm
Yes.
like, I'm like, I miss you. I need you. Rehab is more important, and her health and happiness is more important. We say that every time about a wrestler that we love dealing with an injury or whatever. That's certainly the case here. But god damn, is she fucking good? Like, she is not done putting on bangers from MARIGOLD, at least I hope. As there is Yuzuki, the United National Champion.
Maybe it's just me, but Natsumi Shozuki returning this coming year, and winning the Dream Star would be magical,
Dude, yes.
right? Clearly, it's not just me.
I mean, and even if it was, I mean, who else really matters? But I mean, bro,
I
so,
love
so
the
much.
Darkness Revolution jumped up to try and catch Mayu's armband. That was hilarious and adorable.
That's the kind of cheeky heel stuff that you and I can get behind.
That is like literally that's like Kagetsu era Oedo Tai tactics.
Yes, for sure. Referee now checking everybody. Yuzuki going to start off.
Bell.
L.
Good call, bud.
Great face, bud. As here we go, United National Champion against one half of the Twin Star Tag Champions.
Mm. Nice graps. I love the graps. Good graps are good.
What I'm loving about like this crop of Joshi, it seems like everybody at the very least has their fundamentals really honed. Even if they're not technical wrestlers per se, they can do the rudimentary grappling and do
Oh,
it
dude,
really
that's
well.
that's not just this generation. That's Joshi historically. They
Yeah.
drill the absolute shit out of that stuff. I mean, we've watched Utami's protest, and when she did that, she had to do some actual shoot style wrestling matches.
And bro, I like it just from a meta standpoint because I feel like, especially if you're working with somebody, or if you have even two workers that both maybe have the jitters about having a match, maybe it's the main event or maybe it's the opener, because I think
Yeah.
they're both equally important in their own ways. You do the fundamentals and you kind of calm down, you get in that rhythm, you're able to go over, okay, this is what we're doing. So I think really knowing your fundamentals and doing them, obviously you shouldn't do it for every match. Some matches should just begin with like the hockey fight spot or whatever. But yeah, if you know your fundamentals, I think it's a great thing. Really is. And Yuzuki now gets tripped immediately by Chiaki. Darkness Revolution, they've got the Twin Star tag titles. They'd love the United National title. I know Rhea Seto has tried for the Super Flyweight Championship and the United National Championship, both at Victoria Yuzuki's expense, but Victoria Yuzuki was able to beat back the challenge both
So I guess
times.
really they were both at Rhea Seto's expense.
Indeed, indeed.
Also,
As yes,
um, oh God, what did I just want to say? I feel like I had something and now I'm blanking. Did that ever happen to you?
all the yeah, quite often.
Um, oh my God. It wasn't about Misa. It wasn't about Yuzuki. It wasn't about or was it about Mayu? Was it about Kagetsu? I fucking forget. I totally just blanked out. I don't know what the hell happened. I'd let you go on too long without interrupting you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, no, brother, please. It's not a problem. If you
Oh, oh,
remember,
oh, Utami's
yes.
protest. I was trying to remember who the women were that Utami had to do like the shoot style wrestling matches with. And
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was Jungle Kyona, Konami, and Natsuko Tora.
Oh, okay.
If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, I would have to go back and rewatch the protests to try and get an actual answer. But I'm almost certain Konami was one of them, and I'm fairly certain Natsuko was one of them. I'm not as sure about Jungle.
What is Jungle Kiona doing these days? Because isn't she a part of like? I thought I heard she was doing something. No, I honestly don't know. Because at first I thought she was going to return to Stardom, but I think something fell through. It'd be cool if she came through Marigold. I'll tell you, I'd love to see Jungle Kiona and Marigold, but I know she has been working, which has been great because she dealt with that really nasty injury a while back. And Chiaki just all over the lower back of Mayu, looking for that waist lock. How you going to fight out? But no, I mean, you're so right about just the history of Joshi and, their working philosophy and everything else. In this generation, I just think is so promising. You've got people that are really hungry for it, and now Seri and Rhea. I mean, that's a singles match I'd love to see in the future. Seri favoring her knee. There's a boot there to the arm.
Yeah,
We
I
know Rhea
agree.
Seto
I
knows
think
how to pick arm apart.
we're getting Seri versus Kizuna Tanaka in our next match, which is the first match that we're reacting to on the next show. It's our middle match today. Uh,
Yes.
but but I don't know how many times we've seen Rhea versus Seri, but it's not enough.
Yeah, for sure. And now Misa. Well, I believe Misa Matsui has had designs on the United National Championship, which of
Yeah,
course is held by Victoria Yuzuki.
of course.
So looking to make that statement.
I wanted to update you on Jungle Kyona, by the way.
Yes, please.
She worked about 15 matches in 2022, uh, from May of 2022 through the end of the year. And really, I should even go even further than that because her first match back after her retirement in 2020 was at the Hanakimura Memorial Show in 2022. So it was the second anniversary of Hana's death. And
Yeah.
Jungle actually went one on one with Hana's mother, Kyoko. But
Oh
after that,
wow.
she took more time off and returned in what effectively was a full time capacity in September of 2022. Her first match there was against Masha Slamovich. Then she wrestled Janai Kai, Maya Yukihi, Sky Blue, Eric Stevens, tag match, Sandra Moon. She even had a match on AEW Dark in October of 2022 against Riho. And she wrestled pretty continuously through November. And then she took a couple months off, and then she had a match in January of 2023, and then she took another month or so off and had a match in the very beginning of March of 2023, and then another month later in April of 2023 she had her last match in 2 years, because her first match back since then was on the Marigold show this year on April 27th against Nanae. They went to a 5-minute time limit draw. It was an exhibition match, and since then Jungle has also shown up on a Stardom show in a Starlight Kid Selection Rumble. And most recently, she produced her own show in Japan where she went against Saya Ida. So that's all the matches that Jungle Kyona has worked since her retirement in 2020.
There you go. Thank you for
Yes.
updating us on that. As
It's pretty,
now
pretty
Misa.
interesting that she
Yeah.
had kind of like a full time run there for a couple months, but unfortunately, that's all it lasted. It was a couple months.
Right.
I
Top
mean,
rope elevated DDT there.
yeah, she wrestled 13 matches in the span of 2 months. That's as full time as it gets, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, for sure.
That's over a match a
Hey,
week. That's crazy.
and Jungle may think, like I don't want to stop wrestling, but maybe more of a part-time capacity or whatever is better for me. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, look, not to get overly political here, even though we have embraced being a political podcast, we know that wrestling needs a union. We know that wrestlers all over the world probably, need better health care or whatever, or better, agreement structures, employment structures, we can say. And so, yeah, it's good to see more advocacy for athletes, more people just kind of doing what they feel is best for them. Sometimes that hand is forced, unfortunately, and they have to do what's best for them, by unfortunate circumstances. But yeah, I mean, I think one reason why I'm glad that we've stepped away so much from wrestling is I'm just so tired of like the tragedy and the toxicity and everything else. And I think one way to win us back, just speaking for myself, but I think you'd be inclined to agree, is if we knew the culture was making marked improvements, in a positive direction.
Honestly, if
So
any
hopefully one
one
day.
thing could bring us back to pro wrestling in the West, it would be a wrestlers union.
Yeah, Abso-fucking-lutely, because then I'd be like, okay, I'm curious if this is gonna bleed into the creative or the booking or like what the
Yeah,
nature of this is. But even if it didn't, even if it was just like, hey, you guarantee us this and we'll go and we'll do the show, even then I'd be like, you know what? I can watch this knowing that they're really taken care of.
yeah.
Because I mean, the Ridge Holland controversy recently, I never really cared for Ridge much as a performer. I only liked him, when he had that brief heel run in NXT, terrorizing Chase U. And I did like Brawling Brutes, admittedly. I won't even call it a guilty pleasure. I genuinely thought it was good. But yeah, I mean, those are the only times. But how he got done, that was dirty as fuck. And so, yeah, like we need a
Yeah.
union.
Mm-hmm.
Mayu gets the tag,
And immediately hits one of the more beautiful drop kicks you'll ever see.
and you want to talk about the consummate fucking pro. I know everybody always goes to people like Undertaker or so and so for that. For me, when I think of the consummate pro, I do think Mayu Iwatani. Here is a woman that has wrestled for so many years, could have probably retired, but has such a deep and appreciative relationship with Rossi that she's like, no, I want to give a bit of time here to MARIGOLD, really give him just my final years here, give him however much I can. And I say years because I mean Mayu has the goal of winning every title in MARIGOLD. We don't know how long that's going to take her. She's still in her super flyweight championship reign. So first of all, reign's got to end. Then you got to be the contender for the other title that you want to pursue. Then you got to have that reign, and then the cycle continues. So we don't know how long Mayu's going to be in MARIGOLD, but I mean her loyalty to Rossi and her love of just Joshi and just wanting to compete. What a legend!
Here's a bold take.
Nice kick there.
I don't think, actually, let me rephrase that. I actually think there's a very, very good chance that Mayu wins another championship without losing the Superfly title.
Do you think she could be a double champ, two belt Mayu, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting,
Absolutely, yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Rossi used to do that a lot more frequently in Stardom back like in the mid 2010s or so.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a
that
point
is
in time
true.
that I think Io had like 3 or 4 titles at the same time. I know that in even as recently as like 2018, 2019, Utami held several championships at the same time. She was a SWA champion and future champion and a goddesses champion all at the same time at one point as a rookie.
Yes. And there was also that period where I think she was very briefly a goddesses champ and world champ at the same time. So,
With Kamitani, Aphrodite.
yes, indeed.
Yep.
Oh, Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Two, broken up there by Chiaki.
Yeah.
Chiaki being like, what is this nonsense? We're winning. We're on offense.
Ooh, that double boot looked savage.
Absolutely. And now dragging Yamaoka, getting her arm outside the rope. It's going to
Wow,
be a
the knee
double
drop.
stomp here. Oh, knee drop. Nice, nice. Okay. Hey, again, if you can really debilitate that arm, you take away a lot of Yamaoka's technical prowess, you take away some of her power game. Nice.
Yep.
Drop kick to the arm there.
You betcha.
Rhea Seto still trying to really find her place in Darkness Revolution in the sense of being a champion. They've got the Twin Star titles. Nagisa, who I really want to see more of in 2026, I could see her being, they're heavy to try and bring the world title home.
World.
Now, Goop slam there. Nice leg drop. Kick out.
I think I ended up somehow being ahead of you.
Think you did too, and I don't know how that happened. If you want to do a quick pause play, maybe that would be enough.
Yeah.
Another forearm there by Chiaki. Because I can't imagine that you're like staggeringly ahead of me, or like really profoundly ahead of me. So
I did like a 1/1000 pause play.
there you go. An aside, just because I'm very lax with these recordings, just because it just seems like it's always you and I here, and even if it wasn't, it's not like we're saying anything untoward. Um, really enjoyed all that math discourse with you, Ace and Mark, and by math discourse, so that nobody miscontextualizes me, misrepresents me. I mean talking about both why you and Mark love math and appreciated physics, and why Ace and I hated it. Ace really love that you're in our Discord, brother. Thank you. And if anybody else wants to get in on the fun, it's $3 a month. You can check it out in our Patreon description box below.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time with you guys.
Hell yeah.
Nice spear there. Waistlock? Oh my god. Dude, just the pure unmitigated power of Sariyama Oka. I mean, Chiaki isn't the biggest person, so I'm not trying to be like, oh, what a Herculean feat, but even so, to go from the spear to lift her from the ground to try and German her. Now, she did escape. But
Oh, and she
Yamaoka,
nailed her
though,
with that Tiger Feint kick.
yeah, there was a Tiger Feint kick she had recently in a tag match that looked a bit but she nailed that one. So that's why, you got to be patient with people. Just getting better all the time. Nice pin. I like that pin. I almost wondered if she was going to do more with it on the kick out. She did not.
I mean, how many times did we see the current World of Stardom champion botch her finisher in her early days?
Yes, indeed.
That standing shooting star was rough for her to get a hang on. And then she didn't even keep it for that much longer either. She finally figured it out and got it to look good consistently. And then she was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do something flashier.
Yeah, the only thing I respect, maybe even more than mastering a technique, is understanding that the technique isn't a good fit for you. And you have the awareness and the cognizance to move on to something more appropriate. As nice drop kick there by Yusuke to Chiaki's face. Cover.
Man, I still can't
2.
believe they had Mina jobbed out to Tam a month after winning the white belt. That's crazy business.
Oh, if I would tell you how often I think about the injustices of Mina Shirakawa, I would have far more people concerned about me than what they're. Some bullshit, man. Kick out. I honestly, and again, I speak solely for myself. I really feel like Mina never winning the World of Stardom Championship, when I felt like she worked so hard and she was hot with the crowd at one point, it's up there for me with Suzuki never winning the IWGP heavyweight title when New Japan was fucking cooking every week, or not every week, but certainly every event that you and I would cover at the time. God, I even thought recently about that match him and Okada had at Royal Albert Hall in our live reaction to that. And I really thought Suzuki was going to do it, and then Okada just retains. And it's like, cool. That's cool. So Chiaki now pulling Yuzuki away here. As referee's been neutralized. Darkness Revolution going to do Darkness Revolution things. We're in December now. I didn't think we'd still have to be dealing with these pumpkin eaters, these rotten cheaters, as there's the chair right to the gut.
Wow.
Misa stomping away like she hates Yuzuki or something, like Yuzuki was her bully or something. And you are not better than me. And
I
now
mean,
just throwing the
Yuzuki
chair.
literally did bully Rhea.
I mean, Rhea, yes, but Misa was the one doing the stomps. So it's like, what? You got secondhand beef?
I
Square up then.
mean, you mess with my friends, you mess with me.
That is true. That is true. Secondhand beef is a thing. If I knew somebody fucked with you, I would do things. I'm not going to disclose what for my own legal protection, but yeah, things would be done. There would be a retort. As a nice triple boot there. Feeling cozy today.
That's awesome.
Torture rack. Your existence is awesome.
So's yours, bud.
And that, oh my god. Oh, nice. Nice driver there.
Wow,
Now,
Yamaoka came in with the deadlift German. Jesus.
sorry, that was a deadlift snap. Her quickness on that was crazy. Nicely done. Now Darkness Revolution trying to get a leg up here. I don't think they will. Double drop kicks there by Mayu and Yamaoka respectively. Yuzuki is still legal. Mayu helping Yuzuki up. Let's remember, it was Yuzuki who Mayu beat to win the Super Flyweight Championship, and they're tag partners today.
Yep.
Of course, Yuzuki's gone on record and said she has an immense respect for Mayu-san. So, nice crossbody there.
I just saw a headline. I'm assuming it was an opinion piece.
Yeah.
Pete Hegseth should be charged with murder.
Yes, 100% he should.
I just imagine this motherfucker in court. Your Honor, I just would like to say one thing. All's fair in love and war. I rest my case.
Did you see Axios ran an article saying that Hakeem Jeffries said that they weren't even going to pursue impeachment against Hegseth?
No.
And
but I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Claw slam by Chiaki to Yuzuki, and that could be all there. Yuzuki's got to be all out of sorts after that. Mayu has an ankle lock on Misa on the outside. I don't know why that popped me. Oh, Yuzuki's still in this. And now, oh no, yeah, there it is.
Corkscrew splash, and that's actually it. Wow. I don't know.
Chiaki, that's all it takes to
what
beat you.
Hell?
Jesus.
Oh,
yeah. Especially after Chiaki got a freaking claw slam. Her hand enveloped all of that face. And you're telling me that that's it? Bro, I don't know what's happening anymore.
I have great news.
Close out of this, though. Say that again.
I have great news.
What's your great news?
It doesn't really matter what all is happening because our faces are both still here. Oh, yeah.
That's so true. Constancy of greatness is a great thing indeed.
Ready for Yamaoka versus Tanaka?
Fuck yeah, I am.
3, 2, 1, go. Heck yeah.
Dude, and what's so like, and I'm only mentioning this because one, it's entrances, and I feel most comfortable doing like miscellaneous talk during entrances, and two, you already broached the Hegseth topic. Do you see how they're trying to kick the can like of blame down the road and being like, oh well, no, because Trump already said I didn't give the order, and he tried to throw Hegseth under the bus, and then Hegseth threw some admiral under the bus. Like, you puff your chest out, and you're like, oh, no snowflakes, no wokies here. We're gonna be real men and tough, and yet you're such scared, shitless, little pathetic cowards. Like, because now that everybody knows you committed fucking war crimes. And you should be in fucking prison. So many people should be in fucking prison that aren't. And it just is a never-ending source of infuriation for me. But yeah, now that you know that, oh shit, I might actually have to be accountable, you're just looking to blame anybody. You are just so pathetic, the whole fucking lot of you.
Consequences?
Yes.
I'm glad I got an extended pop out of that. Nice.
You have to understand that you are precious to me. I feel like, not to put too fine a point on it, but you're like just a wonderful baby fawn with just the intelligence of obviously a far more intelligent creature like an octopus or, a human being that's just been cursed to live in a disaster capitalist country. And I will never waver in my belief that you unequivocally deserve better. But yes, you're precious.
I know that you don't love to hear this and you probably don't like to admit it, but you also deserve better, bud.
Yeah, I'm working on it. But you know what Kizuna is going to need to work on? Her technical acumen if she hopes to survive Sarah Yamaoka.
True.
And again, I feel like this is going to be kind of my trope on Marigold commentary. Like, John's talking about this again. Could he just shut his beautiful, perfect face? But, like, I'm still waiting, man, for Kizuna to put it all together to get on that win streak, or to like say fuck it and maybe she turns heel and joins Darkness Revolution, something. Because at first I thought after a win against Shino, where it seemed like an aggressive match and a decisive win, I'm like, this could be where Kizuna turns a corner, and then the next match she loses. And it's like, man, and I don't think she's going to win here. That's the thing. I think Sari is just a Mack truck. She's gonna just steamroll her here, but we'll see.
Bell.
You called the bell before I heard it. I wonder if you're ahead of me again.
Again?
I know.
All right, I'm gonna signpost your ass. Ready?
Yes.
Tell me when low. I was too late. I'm just gonna resume. I can't
Okay.
word right now. I'm working on 4 hours of sleep tops.
You know what? Probably same, although I can't say that with the same level of authority. It was a weird night for me last night.
Yeah, it was weirder for me. I know that for a fact because I was awake until after 11 a.m., like 11:30 a.m.
Jesus.
Yeah. See?
I know you.
Told you.
I know you admire my face, but you don't have to read my book.
Is
And
that when you woke up, like 11:30 a.m.?
no, I woke up at 2:05, but I got to bed at I went to bed close to 7:30, but then I woke up at one point, and that was probably after 8. So I don't know. Maybe I got 5 hours. I don't know. I side headlock here.
Kizuna Tanaka is Tamantha if she was actually young enough to get away with acting like a child.
Yes. Yes. What an astute observation. Standing switch.
Because Kizuna, I believe, is only 20 years old, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Yeah, and her gear is definitely like Cosmic Angels coded. I'm not saying that was intentional. I'm just saying, like, if she
She's
were to go to
officially
Stardom,
21 today. December 3rd is her birthday.
cool.
Happy birthday, Kizuna.
And Yamaoka twisting her up like a pretzel here.
I don't think 21 is significant in Japan the way 20 is. So last year she would have had more of a celebration, but this year I don't think it's like a big deal.
Right.
21's a big deal in the US because you can legally drink and go to casinos and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, the big birthdays here in the US are 16, 18, and 21.
Tell you, as Kizuna got to the ropes here, it is amazing how Seri Yamaoka just really commands the mat. And once she has command of it, good luck getting her to relent and getting her to relinquish it, because that is a tall order.
Oh.
In fact, I don't normally like to say this in a Joshi context, but that order's even taller than me. As now, I'm glad that that was probably a faux pop, but I am glad I got
it
some
was a
reaction out of
real
you.
pop because that was clever.
Nice. And nice Fujiwara here by Kizuna Tanaka.
God, it's crazy that Tanaka's older than Yamaoka.
Dude, right?
Like
I said, nothing makes sense anymore.
Kizuna's a 21-year-old who acts 15, and then Yamaoka is an 18-year-old who acts 25.
Well, there you go.
Am I right?
Well, you're certainly not goddamn wrong.
God, please validate me. That was
Man,
an
we're all
impression.
doing great. Nice.
Nice, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gesundheit, Mom. My mom just sneezed.
Gesundheit indeed.
A sneeze in need means Gesundheit indeed.
I thought I was sexy with the wordplay.
You know, I've been listening to really like lyrical folksy music lately. Think like contemporary Bob Dylan, like the equivalent, the 2025 equivalent to what Bob Dylan would have been back in the day. and it's
Yeah.
making me want to write music. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It's like it's inspiring me. It's like a muse, you know?
Yes.
Look at Tanaka trying to hook the other leg. That's an interesting little move. It's just a
Yes.
Fujiwara, but she was going to try and turn it into something more. Oh, man. There are like 3 or 4 Christmas movies that I really want us to watch this month.
You said 3 or 4 Christmas movies that you'd want to watch this month?
Yeah, make that 5 or 6 though. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't want to go a year without watching Klaus. We got to watch Klaus every year.
My God, yeah. Absolutely.
That's legitimately one of my favorite yearly traditions that we have together.
Yes. Same. It is a beautiful fucking movie.
Hmm. That forearm was weak sauce, Yamaoka. What are you doing? Tanaka showing her how it's done. There you go. Way to lean into it that time. Good job. Nice.
Naka
Yeah,
right
I like
back.
Tanaka's forearms are really different because she doesn't like pull back. She's almost like coming down from above. She
Right.
strikes from above. It's like she lifts her arm up. Yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Yamaoka comes in with the proper technique, pulling back, winding up, cranking him out. There's that drop kick. Kaiju drop kick by Yamaoka. I'm surprised she doesn't kip up, honestly. That would be dope.
Surprised by that too. That's actually a very keen observation. I never really took note of that until you said it. But now Yamaoka here ragdolling Tanaka.
You know, I've been told that I've got a pretty keen face.
Whoever told you that wasn't wrong. So, congratulations to
I
them.
mean, you know him really well. It's you.
Well, there you go. Nice kick by
Ooh,
Tanaka.
here comes the knee. There it is. That's that right there. That the way that she does that. That's straight up Violet shooting. That was just straight up the
Yes.
same exact style of Busaiku. We need a color scheme for. Oh, there's another Violet shooting. We need a color scheme for
Yes.
Kizuna, so we don't have to call it Violet because that was Tam's thing. But I don't know what color scheme we would use for Kizuna. She needs to start wearing color in her gear.
Yes.
Nice kick out. Damn! Yamaoka's intense.
If she keeps wearing just all white, I mean, this is a weak suggestion, but literally we just started. I would think, the snowfall knee, but it doesn't really work. I hate it.
Oh,
But again, we'll
I
think of
don't hate
something.
it. I mean, I think it's decent. I think you got a good starting point at least.
We are worth the effort, and so that's why I'm trying. But yeah, because I think there are more colorful ways to convey like white as a color than just white, right? So
Yeah.
that's really, yeah,
I mean, to be
that's
fair,
it.
when she does wear color, it is typically like an icy blue.
Yes,
She does commonly wear blue. She wears blue and white a lot. So, a wintry theme would actually be very apropos.
yes.
Was that a TLD?
No, no, Yamaoka, I think just one.
Oh, I gotta rewind because I didn't see it. Oh yeah, she got her with the clutch pin. Okay. I mean, I wasn't planning on us skipping ahead for our next match because it is chronological, but now that I rewound, I kind of feel obligated to find a good timestamp for our next match. And it's going to be 45:40 on the dot. So when you get to 45:40, let me know and I'll count us down.
Down.
Did you just say count us down?
I did just say count us down. Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Heck yeah!
Excellent. Fucking excellent. All right.
Yeah, I'm seeing. I looked up Kizuna Tanaka. I just Googled her name, and almost everything that she's wearing is some combination of white and blue. So
Yeah, all right. There you go.
Little ice princess. I have a name for the knee.
Got
Frostbite.
love it. That wins. Case closed.
And then when she comes up with a really good finisher that looks like a convincing finisher that could win her like a major championship, we call that hypothermia.
Yes.
We're really watching two Chiaki matches in one day, huh?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
really a
tis the
decision that
season for
we
giving.
agreed to. At least Nagisa's in this one.
That was the reason, because dude, I feel like it's been too long since we've seen Nagisa in the ring. At least it feels like that to me.
I wish it was the
Um,
team of Nagisa, Misa, and Seto, but you take what you
yes,
can get sometimes. If I had to choose between Misa and Rhea, I would rather have Rhea for sure. So I'm glad that it is Chiaki, Nagisa, and Rhea rather than Chiaki, Nagisa, and Misa. This is a better team than that, in my opinion.
yes.
Oh, this music is kind of nice. What is this? It's not Maya's music, but she's in this match.
This is Mayu's theme, unless you're ahead of me again.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm hearing it. I wonder if that was the same thing that was playing when I was talking about it or if they changed music.
Huh.
Huh. That's weird. I mean, obviously now I can definitely hear that it's Maya's music, but I don't know if that's what was playing earlier. By the way,
It's glad that we still. Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
the woman that just came out, uh, Shoko Koshino, is formerly Flying Penguin.
Okay.
They had her unmask at a press conference and reveal that she was Shoko Koshino.
Okay.
Funny thing
I
is, I
wonder if her
think.
wrestling stuff.
Go ahead.
No, no, no. You go. You think what?
I think she still occasionally uses the Flying Penguin persona in like battle royals where she can come out as both herself and Flying Penguin. But her primary persona right now is Shoko Koshino.
Yes. And what I was going to say was, I do wonder if her wrestling style is going to be any different now that she's like lost the mask, or if it's still like, hey, this is what I know, this is what you get, kind of thing.
I understand why they had her unmasked though. She's an attractive woman for sure.
Yeah, and honestly, it's tough being a masked wrestler, because I mean, maybe it's easier now because design is always evolving all the time. But there was a time, I'm sure, where being a masked wrestler sucked, because like you probably only had little eye holes to see through, and you want to be able to see everything at all times, communicate with your opponent, stuff like that. I mean, that's one reason Kane decided to unmask, was I was either I couldn't breathe with one iteration of the mask, or I just couldn't see, so then you just do away with it altogether, and it's like, okay. So yeah, good for her. We'll see how it goes.
Wow, that was a great throw, Mayu. Wowzers. You got all the way out to like the 10th row in the crowd. Dang, Mayu's got an arm on her.
Rechecking here, everybody.
Yeah.
Last bell call of the day here, folks. Then tomorrow you can catch us for Stardom recap, which I have a feeling is going to be definitely more than 3 matches, folks. So you're
There
going to
we
want to take a
go.
deep seat for that one.
Bell.
Bell.
We heard it at the
Okay,
same
good.
time. Finally. Hooray.
Yes. Yes. Going out on a high note, baby.
Heck yeah. Why is the ring announcer shouting? I don't understand this.
Maybe he's really feeling himself. That's kind of a mood.
That's interesting.
Oh, there to Chiaki, and Chiaki let us know she felt that one.
Oh, there's a whip. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Jeez.
That was rough.
I do love that Nagisa is really handing it to Koshino.
Absolutely.
Who's matched up with Mayu?
That's a
Chiaki?
great question. I think it's Chiaki, yeah.
Oh wow, that's a mismatch in favor of the babyface team. I'll say.
But I love that Nagisa's like, you think I give a damn that you unveiled face? That just leaves more room for me to fucking beat it in. And now Stomp's here.
Yeah.
God, I would be so eager to join the bullying faction of a wrestling organization. I'd be so great at it too. I can really be a nice little shit when I want to be.
You would be Enzo Amore without the problematic.
You know, God, there are still days where the theme song haunts me. But yeah, I'll take it.
I don't remember his theme song.
Don't try and remember it. Don't don't do it.
Okay.
As
Oh, rubber
Nagisa
band
now
kick.
winding up the leg.
Boy, oi, oi,
Oh,
oi, oi.
oh,
Boy, oi, oi. Boy, oi, 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 oi. There it is.
oh,
Oh, she blew us a kiss. I love Nagisa. She's great.
Nagisa! Look, hey, if Nagisa won the Dream Star next year, you wouldn't hear a peep out of me because I'd be too busy popping my ass off for it.
I love the way you said popping my ass off. That reminds me of 21 Jump Street. When that one girl was like finger popping each other's assholes.
But
Oh man, good shit, man. Good shit.
I'm excited for our night tonight too. Like, I,
I'm
I just think
excited
it's
for
gonna
your
be a fun
face
time.
tonight.
Ooh, what are you doing to me, guy? As hell,
Yeah.
just crowding the opposition here. I will say, I am low key. I'm really wondering how much stardom we're gonna have to do because I honestly, I almost want to kind of do that with you as soon as we get done here, just so I know in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, what a knee there!
I can practically hear the bombastic side eye coming from your end.
Yeah, I mean it is just a lot of shows, but again, once we get through that, we're all caught up, baby. So
Ooh.
it ain't no thing.
I mean,
It's whatever you do.
frankly,
Yeah,
worst case scenario, if we have too much of a stardom load tomorrow, we can just offload some of it to next week. Surely that won't catch
that's
up
so
with
true.
us.
Yeah, we don't answer to a billionaire. Why are we working so hard? Fuck you.
Yeah,
And so,
there's only one show between tomorrow and the following Thursday, and it is a Korakuen.
okay, that is a bigums. But yeah,
He
it's no
called it a
problem.
bigums.
By the way, since you said frankly, a random thought, I hate the Turtle Franklin. Never really
Oh,
enjoyed the
I used to
show.
love that show.
Really.
Used to.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, well, you know what? Just because you have fond memories, we'll spare Franklin, but Caillou is non-negotiable.
No, fuck Caillou. That thing's gross.
Dude, I did I ever tell you? I know we should be paying attention on this main event, but we're just having fun anymore. Um, what?
Mirai is going back to TJPW to challenge for the International Princess Championship in a few weeks.
The International Princess, so not Miyu Watanabe,
No,
but
Ice Endo.
damn, okay.
I just
I,
can't
you know,
believe
I really,
Mirai is
yeah,
going back to Tej. That's wild.
I thought I would end up back in Tej because I think I even floated that idea when she first got released.
Yeah.
Um, and so yeah, I'm not too surprised. I just still would love to know why you left Marigold.
Yeah.
Okay, good about you.
Micah is apparently going to be back in Stardom very soon. Her return match is coming up on December 8th.
I need her and Megan Bain to reunite.
That would be so legendary. She is on a team with a mystery partner, but Megan Bain's already in the promotion. I can't imagine that she would be a mystery partner at this point.
Oh
Be
my
cool
God,
if
what if it's
be cool if it
Himeka?
was Mina or I mean you say Himeka, but she's retired. I'm thinking Mina.
Yeah, but I mean mystery, and it's like, oh, but we thought she was retired. Guess again. Hello, Himeka, season 2, baby.
They're teaming up.
Yeah.
The Micah and this mystery partner are teaming up with Ano and Kurara to take on Hate.
I do like your idea of Mina though as well. Now that Tam's out of the promotion, maybe Mina can, get the respect she fucking
Exist.
deserves.
It just
Yeah.
exists without constantly being targeted by that bitch.
Yeah. Hey, Tamantha, eat shit.
And hair.
Yeah. Damn, you went all the way. I was gonna say we could even sprinkle some pixie dust on it for you so it feels more like home. Trash ass.
Uh, Here we go. I just found the card for the Korakuen show coming up for Stardom. Emma Maishima versus Yuki Mashiro. Where have I heard of that name before? Yuki Mashiro. Is she the little cute one that was trying to challenge for? Yeah, she is. She was the little cute one that tried to challenge for the future championship that one time.
Okay.
Yeah. Stardom. Oh, never mind. She didn't challenge for. Oh, she faced May Seda, but it was a non-title match. I knew she was in a match like involved a champion.
Yes.
Okay. Whoa, I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb, and now people are hearing my Discord notifications. Whoopsies. There we go. Anyway, Yuki Mashiro is coming in facing Emma Maishima. Oh, the Toy Hamabe's return match!
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh my god, the fucking super rookie returns. That's so cool. And she's taking on another return and Kanaya. I'm not as excited about her, but Hamabe I'm a big fan of. Ugh.
Yes.
Azumi, Miyu, and May versus Lady C, Tomoka, and Kikyo. That's a watch for us for sure.
Definitely.
How's it? Oh, FWC we can skip. Poi, Mizumori, and Sakura versus. Oh shit, we're gonna want to watch that too. Poi, Yuna, and Aya versus Sari, Chi-Chi, and Miku Kane.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, God's Eye versus. Oh my god. God's Eye versus Mi Vida Loca is another really good one. And then it's just hate match, and then another hate match, and then a number one contendership match for the Wonder title between Amisore and Saya Ida is the main event of the show.
Ray and Saya. Oh wow. Ugh.
If Saya
Well, let's go
wins that, I
Ami.
swear to God.
Well, yeah, because Konami's the new champ, right? Because Kid dropped the title.
Yeah.
So how many matches is that are like a definitive duel on that Korakuen show?
Did you want to do Emma Maishima versus Yuki Mashiro?
I, I don't know who Mashiro is, so like I'm
She
inclined to say skip.
think like Rion if she was more aggro.
That does sound interesting. I'll leave it to you. Did you want to do it?
Yeah.
Then we'll do it.
I'm kind of up in the air about it too, honestly.
Damn. If we're both up in the air, what do we do? I guess we'll
I
just
think
do
if
it.
we're both up in the air, that means it's a skip, right?
Oh, well, you know what? That's fair too. So we could skip that. So if we skip that, what does that leave us with?
Are we gonna do Hamabe's return match against Kanaya, who's also
I mean,
returning?
yeah, you sounded hyped about that, and I think that's cool as well. Seeing a super
I'm
rookie, so
hyped
we could do
about
that.
Hamabe being back. I'm not hyped about anything involving Yan Kanaya. She's too tam coded.
Well, we could skip that then.
Okay, so we have one, two, three. Are we gonna do the Ida Sore #1 contendership match, or are we gonna skip that?
Oh, if it's Ida, we could just fast forward to the end of that, and then maybe
Okay.
react to hopefully Soraya being the number one contender.
Yeah. So then we have 3 definitive yeses.
It's good. That's actually not nearly as much as I thought. So yeah, 3, and then
It's
we're just really gonna
unfortunate
have
that
to see
Micah's
tonight.
return
Yeah.
match is against Hate, and it's unfortunate that Hamabe's return match is against Kanaya.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rhea Seto is picking apart Yuzuki's leg, and I'm stoked about that. I love Seto.
I really love that MARIGOLD seems invested in making this like a defining rivalry in MARIGOLD.
Yeah.
That being Rhea and Yuzuki, just to
I
be
would
clear to the
love it
audience.
if Rhea was the one to beat Yuzuki for the white belt, but I'm actually expecting that to just be Mayu.
Yeah. God, imagine Yuzuki though, how much it would really chap her ass. Like, wait, first you beat me for the Super Flyweight Championship, and now you beat me for the United National title? What the fuck?
Well, no, I think they're trying to build a story there, though, that will culminate in Yuzuki successfully beating Mayu in a championship match, whether that's for retention or to win the title.
Almost wonder if she would be the one to beat Mayu for the world title. How fucking nuts would that be, bro?
That's what I was thinking,
Holy
too, honestly. I was honestly thinking that, too. I was just thinking, yeah, like Yuzuki would hold the white belt until however long it takes for Mayu to take it from her, and then she would do side quest type shit, like maybe trying to go back after the high speed title and failing, and maybe a twin star run with Utami or something like that could be fun. And eventually she would win the Dream Star, maybe like 2027 or 28, and go after Mayu and win the title off of her.
Oh,
The
I
world
gotta
title.
say, I mean, first of all, that all sounds excellent to me, but I've never shown enough love to side quests. I'm always the guy that when I'm playing a game, it's like, no, I'm here for the main campaign. Fuck the old
Dude,
lady that needs bread.
for
You know?
once, when it comes to video games, you and I are finally cut from the same cloth because I am so the same way.
Yes, yes,
I
finally.
have this Pokemon Legends ZA game that's on Switch 2. I've had it for a while now, and there are like over 100 side quests, and I'm lucky if I've done 30 of them, and I've just tried to focus on the main story.
I need you to know that when it came to finding common ground on video games, I never gave up on us.
I
I,
love
I
that for
knew
us.
eventually.
Yes.
Yes, I knew eventually it would happen. Uh, Dude, I used to get so annoyed like as a kid, and I really do feel like it's just like my like really active mind or whatever. Oh my, is that gonna? Oh wow, I think Red had Yuzuki beat and Mayu finally learned defense. Wow, Mayu, in tag matches, I love you, you're a legend, I respect you, but in tag matches, you're the fucking worst. You don't know defense when I need you to, and then you learn it magically when it's like inconvenient for me. That's great, Mayu.
Inconvenient
That's
and,
really
and
fucking
really
great.
like zero stakes, frankly.
Yeah, rude, Mayu. Fucking rude. Way. As a kid, like because I used to love watching my sister play certain games like Silent Hill 2 and stuff like that. But I always hated watching people play games when I'm like, I want to see what the next mission is, or I want to see what the next thing is. And they'd always like wander around or do whatever. But now that I've like gotten older and I mellowed out a bit, like I don't mind it as much. But yeah, I'm all about that main campaign, baby. Like I will go if I'm able to go in my save file after I've done the main campaign and still do the side quest. I'll absolutely do it then. I mean, content is content.
Yeah.
But don't distract me from what I'm fucking doing right now.
My
Oh, I need
mindset
apples.
my
Yeah.
mindset is I will avoid side quests until I need them for experience.
There you go. No, old man, young man, can you deliver this parcel for me? No. Do I
Or
look like I work at the
I will
post
say
office?
another thing is if I find out that a very specific side quest has a dope reward that would really benefit me, then yeah, I'll do that.
Sure, for sure. Those are the only two conditions in which it's acceptable. Otherwise, what are you doing? Right? Like, what is your face doing right now? Oh, I just thought I'd help these kids. Let them help themselves. I am trying
That's
to
not a
fight
very
like an existential
communist
threat.
mindset of you, sir.
Yeah, well, listen, it's gaming, okay? These aren't real. Again, she has her beat again. Count it.
Wow. Yuzuki took forever to try and kick out of that thing.
That was, and not only that, first of all, Rhea had her beat again. That's the second time now. And then, second of all, that was the slowest count I have ever seen in my life. Clearly, we have, I thought we got past this when we left Stardom, or, Stardom kind of mellowed out with their anti Starlight Kid, kind of bias. Now apparently we're dealing with anti-Rhea Seto by it. And now watch. This is going to be a 3 count, right? Count it.
It
You piece
shouldn't
of
be,
shit.
but it probably is. Yeah.
And there it is.
Gross.
Why? Because there is no God. And there's no justice in this world. Everything can eat my shit and hair. Fuck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I don't know
And
what
they're
else
the
to say other
babyface
than
team.
just clapping.
And they're the babyface team. The absurdity. The audacity. God.
Go.
You get it. You get it. You brought the perfect fucking energy to this.
Oh, that was
Oh
just
my
a Jim
God.
Carrey Grinch impression. He says that exact
Well,
line in that movie.
I actually watched a Jim Carrey short recently. What was the short of Jim Carrey that I watched? I need to go in my history. It'd probably take too long. I don't want to take up too much time here.
Oh, was it the one that Sean posted in the Discord?
You know what? It might have been either that or the algorithm providing,
Was it
because
the Roxbury guys one?
is that where like people from all different countries are all getting roasted by Jim Carrey's character, who I forget the comedian that he was impersonating?
Oh, I don't think so. No, you might
Yeah,
have
no,
seen
yeah.
something from Man on the Moon because he was doing an Andy Kaufman in that.
Damn. Let me see real quick. Actually, no. There's a shorts tab. Okay, so now I can look at even more of the shorts that I've watched. No, no, I didn't. I didn't want to click on that one. Look, it doesn't matter. We should get going here. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Okay, yeah, it was Jim Carrey impersonating Don Rickles, and I think it was like supposed to be like a UN dinner or something. And yeah, he just goes after every country. And actually, yeah, I didn't know Jim Carrey. Like, I guess there's so much of his stuff that I haven't seen
Did he even
because
go after
he's
his
been
home country of Canada?
possibly. Honestly, I'm already kind of
You
big on
can't be
skit.
going out of your way to disparage other countries without taking shots at your own. That's not fair.
That's very true. That is very true. But yeah, he apparently was impersonating the comedian Don Rickles, and everybody said that he killed the impersonation. So there you go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm guaranteed to have Stardom tomorrow at 7, because yeah, there are several shows up.
I mean, we
And I
already
know
know that
there's
we're going
going
to
to
have a
be.
bare minimum of, I think it was 3 or 4 matches from the Corkin alone. Actually, no, that's next week. Never mind.
That's next week. But yeah, even when the 2 matches that are up and have segmented matches like I like, rather than those live uploads where you have to search for timestamps.
Yeah.
I already have 5 picked out. If you disagree with them, then like I'm just gonna go with you, because I'm like, oh wow, okay, cool. But yeah, I think together we'll have a consensus of a minimum, 4-match card, probably, if I were to guess.
We'll
I
hammer
actually
something
feel
out.
like I actually feel like we might even have close to 6 or 7, but we'll see. But anyway, that's going to be Stardom tomorrow at 7. You're going to want to be there. Leave a like, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications so we're going to do this, all that other stuff. I think I said that already. Just wanted to make sure. And so, yeah, Stardom tomorrow. And then if you're really just enjoying the TwitWow weekly recap, where we talk pop culture, politics, and pro wrestling, the Triple P, baby, you could just catch that Saturday at 10:30. It's going to be an interesting one, especially in the politics section, because everything continues to just go to fucking shit. And we've also been watching a lot of cool pop culture stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to talk about it. Till then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.